Hi guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be taking part in the Booktube Newbie Tag. Okay, so the first question is, why did you start this channel? I started this channel because I just really love books. I've been watching Booktubers for about a year now, and I thought, hey, I could get involved in that somehow. It sounded like a load of fun. I just want to share the book love with everybody basically and get my opinions out there on some popular books, not so popular books, good books, bad books. Just have some fun basically. Why not? Question number 2 is, what are some fun and unique things that you can bring to Booktube? I don't have a lot of money to spend on brand spanking new books, which really upsets me. But I love buying secondhand books. I'm always in the charity shops buying like tons of books for £1 each, and I'm always in the library borrowing books, and that's something I don't really see on Booktube that much. There's only like 2 Booktubers that I know of that do that, so I feel like that could be something unique to my channel. Also, I don't really read popular books that much. I have started to pick up some well-known books now, but I tend to just kind of read what I want to read, so you're probably gonna have a few different books on this channel to what you're used to seeing, but is that a bad thing? Question number 3 is, what are you most excited for about this channel? I'm just excited to get to know you guys more, to interact with you all, to share book recommendations, and to just hear your thoughts and opinions on the stuff that I like to read, and just make friends and have some fun with it. That's the answer. Sorry. Question 4 is, why do you love reading? Well, escapism. I enjoy getting lost in a world that is completely different to my own. I don't have to think about stuff like work or paying the bills or the chores. I can just get lost in something else and get to know people that I wouldn't normally know. And it's just a great way to pass the time, right? Question 5 is, what book series got you into reading? And it's going to be such an obvious answer, but of course it is Harry Potter. Who hasn't read Harry Potter that is my age? I don't know anyone that hasn't read that series and hasn't started reading because of that series. It was such a big thing when I was growing up, and it was a part of everybody's childhood. So I would definitely say that instilled my love of reading. Twilight is closely up there as well, because I wasn't a massive reader when I was younger, but I do remember when I was a teenager, I was an absolute whore for Twilight. Yeah, that series got me into reading a lot as well. I'm gonna have a tea break. Question 6 is, what would you ask your favourite booktuber? So my favourite booktuber is Hailey from haileyinbookland, and she's probably never going to see this video, but just in case she does, I want to know how you get your hair so freaking good. Also, I would like to ask my favourite booktubers how they managed to get such a massive following on their channels. That would be very interesting to know. Question 7 is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? And honestly, this list is so long. I could be here all day answering this question. I think the thing that worried me the most before starting this channel is obviously people's opinions of me in general and my content. And that's just so stupid, because I really shouldn't care what people think. If I want to do it, I should just do it, right? Also, just the whole video and the whole editing side, I think, is going to be a challenge. I do have a degree in photography and video, so I should know what I'm doing, but honestly I don't. I haven't done anything like this since I left uni, so it's gonna be fun relearning a lot of things and figuring stuff out in terms of editing, what works, what doesn't work. So I'm just going to treat it as a little creative experiment, right? That's how you've got to look at things. Question number 8 is, when did you start reading? Well, I started reading when I was very young. Obviously, I mentioned Harry Potter, but obviously through school, I constantly read, not just for learning purposes, but because I did enjoy it. But I didn't properly start reading hard until the beginning of 2018, I would say. I started a Goodreads challenge to read 20 books in a year, and I completed that challenge, and I've been going ever since. So you pick which answer fits that question. Question 9 is, where do you read? Well, I have 2 specific spots. Blimey, that was a hard sentence to say. I have 2 spots where I read normally. The first spot is my bed. I tend to read in bed quite a lot, particularly in the morning when I wake up. And the second spot is the corner of the sofa. I can just get so comfy in that spot with all my cushions and my blankets and my cup of tea, and the TV's on in the background, and I can just get lost in a book for hours. That's just... And the last question is, what kind of books do you like to read? My favourite genre is thriller. I absolutely love the suspense. They always have the best plot twists. And I love a good murder mystery. I could get lost in those kind of books for hours. And also, I'm a very angsty person, so thrillers really cater to that aspect of my personality. I also love to read fantasy. I love like hard fantasy, like Game of Thrones. That's my favourite fantasy series ever. So stuff like that is right up my street. I'm not too picky about what I read these days. I'm trying to expand my reading horizons, and I'm trying to read like more contemporary and more non-fiction, and I'm just trying to dip my toe in the water basically and try a lot of things out. Okay guys, that was my Booktube Newbie Tag. I hope you enjoyed finding out a little bit more about me. Let me know the answers to these questions in the comments below. Let me know what you like to read. Let me know why you started your Booktube channel, and if you have any tips for me on creating a good following, I would appreciate that. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.